Hey guys, so I know it's been a long time coming, but finally this is part 2 of my Instagram Q&A that I did a little while ago. There were so many questions and I was totally blown away by the amount of questions, so I couldn't get through them all in one video. I don't even think I'm still going to get through them all, but I've picked out some ones that I think people might be interested in, and I'm going to try and answer them for you. So I'm going to get straight on with it. So question number 1 is from, I'm going to have to read this, it's from leviestbel.annael, I think. I'm going to write the Instagram handle across so you'll know if it's you. I'm sorry if I totally butchered that Instagram handle. You asked what were the most important lessons that I've learned in life. I've learned a lot of lessons, like a lot of lessons, but 2 of my main ones are to follow my heart and to do the things that I really want to do, and not to just to do things like, there's a difference. There's doing things because you want to really make someone happy, and that's a really good thing, that you want to do something because in turn it will make you feel great for doing that great thing. But then there's other times where you may really not want to do something and it's going to actually make you feel awful, but you do it anyway just because you feel like you should. And I have learned to actually follow my heart and just do the things that I know that are going to make me happy and other people happy. The other thing that I've learned, and this is kind of like my little mantra, is you can't rush something you want to last forever. And I think that's so key when it comes to health and well-being and fitness, especially when I was in the early days of my fitness and it was all about kind of getting fit and maybe like losing a bit of weight and all of this. And it was like, actually, all of these quick fads like diets and crazy kind of fitness regimes, they just weren't for me. They, you know, maybe some people can kind of get on board with them, but what I soon realized was actually this needs to be a lifestyle, and that's what I've made of it. I've made it my lifestyle. So I work it, I live it, I breathe it, I eat it. And don't get me wrong, like I'm not saying that I live this kind of, I work out and meditate every single day and, you know, eat you know, perfectly clean and lean food every day. I have my treats and stuff, but it's all in moderation. I think that's a real key. I have kind of quite a nice balance that I am happy with. And yeah, it's turned into my lifestyle. So question number 2 is from Isabel Cody. Yes. Isabel asked quite a few questions, but some of them were quick fire, so I'm going to answer them. One of them is, what's my favourite animal, which I quite liked because it was totally random. I like tigers and penguins. Tigers because they're kind of like sassy and fierce and beautiful, like so unbelievably beautiful. And penguins, just because I love their waddle. I love the way they waddle, it's so cute. Another one of my questions was my favourite book. I've mentioned this on my blog before, I think. My favourite book is Born to Run by a guy called Christopher McDougall. And even if you're not a runner, because I wasn't when I read it, I massively recommend it. It's an absolutely brilliant book. So yeah, Born to Run, that is. Another one of Isabel's questions are my proudest moment. Probably should have thought about that before I filmed this. My proudest moment. I'm going to try not to take too long. I think passing my yoga course, which is obviously quite like more of a recent one. But it was a big thing for me going back to education. Like in school I was very much a practical learner. I wasn't necessarily like a sit and revise and like academic person. And I was really proud that I, you know, passed my yoga course with really good results while still blogging and doing other work and stuff like that. And I'm quite, you know, there were a few tears, but I you know, nailed it, held it down and got through it. Oh, and another one was that my maths teacher in school told me that, I think he just told me this to challenge me because he knew my personality, but he told me that I wouldn't do very well in my maths GCSEs. That's you, Mr. Hall. And I did really well. I kicked butt basically, because he told me that I wouldn't be necessarily good enough to take it for A-level. I wouldn't get enough the best results. So I was like, right, I'm going to prove to this guy that if I want to take it for A-level, I can. So I got enough results to be able to do it for A-level. I just chose not to. But yeah, so that was quite a proud moment. It's like sticking it to the teacher. Okay, so that was a few from Isabel. Thank you, Isabel. Another one was from Jade Parfrey. And it was talking about, she asked about variety in fitness and do I think it's important to have variety in fitness? Massive yes. So important to have variety. And she said, like, what are my 3 favorite types of fitness? So I think you guys probably might already know this just from following me. So obviously yoga, I run, and running I have quite a love-hate relationship with. It's quite up and down, but I just love being outside in the fresh air, just kind of either with music or without music, just all in my own head and having my own time. And then I love going to the gym as well, so I kind of I'll do like weight training or I'll do more of like a HIIT training. I'm all about kind of surprising the body, and keeping it fresh, keeping it new, not doing all of the same stuff all the time. So yes, I think variety is so key. So yes, thank you, Jade. Another question was from Lee Lorenz, and he said that he is a 40-year-old guy and he's done running most of his life, so he's quite stiff and kind of doesn't really know where to go with it now. And he just wanted some ideas on kind of like warming up or specific classes and stuff like that. So Lee, I would probably say yoga, it would really help you. Maybe even Pilates as well. But if you're going to do yoga, then go to some more restorative classes, maybe some yin classes, maybe some Iyengar classes, because they, it works you in gently using a lot of props. But I would definitely try to explore yoga. I think that running is amazing, but like you say, you've been doing it for so long and your muscles start to kind of always be aching in the same places, you get a bit stiff. So yoga is something that's really nice and can help kind of like lengthen and lean out the body and just make you feel a little bit softer all over. So my final question is from, I'm going to check again, it's at omnia.lux, and she, I think, I'm just going to check this. Yes, asked what motivates you and who is my biggest inspiration. I think it's kind of a similar question to one I answered in my previous Q&A. What motivates me is myself and the feeling that I get after a workout. Like, I get up and work out because A, I love doing it, and B, I love that feeling of knowing that I've done it. And who is my inspiration? I have so many. I mean, if we're talking, I don't know, I'm inspired by so many people, but if we're talking in terms of like fitness, then there's some amazing girls who I know in the blogging community, who a lot of you probably know as well. So we've got Carly Rowena, AJ Odudu, Zana Van Dyke, who else, Tally Rye. There's so many, I'm going to have forgotten names, Lottie Murphy. There's so many girls in the UK fitness community who are awesome, and that is not all of them, but there are a lot of awesome people who crop up on my feed all the time who inspire me daily to go and move my butt. So yes, thank you so much for watching and for asking the questions. I'm sorry this one's taken a little while to get to you, but hopefully you enjoyed that and you learned a little bit about me, and hopefully learned a little bit maybe for yourselves as well. So thank you for watching, comment below, and I will get back to you, and I will see you soon.